Hey guys, it's Kit Kat once again. For the last and final time, I will be reviewing season 1. We are going to be starting with number 22 of Agendas, which is a pretty fun episode to watch. I have to say, because I enjoy another Superboy episode. I really like the Superboy part, and it kind of bored me a little bit, but I did love watching the Watchtower's team, which were hilarious, because they're now deciding who should be in and who should be out. Because I feel like we're watching Project Runway. One day you're in, and the next day you're out. Can't do her voice. Weird voice. Anyway, I'm so tired. I'm really tired. I'm kind of done doing reviews today. But in this episode, the team goes, the team is kind of off doing their own thing, but we're really focusing on Superboy, which he finds out. And not only he's a clone of Superman, he's a clone of, you guessed it, Lex Luthor. Superman's rich nemesis. Without his specific reason, have all his powers. And we also meet, once again, oh my goodness, his name is Casey. It was Guardian, who we find out is Roy Harper's uncle. And that was pretty fun, and he's now running cabinets right now. But still think that there's a lot of cabinets he doesn't know about. And then there's a clone, the real Roy Harper's there. We find that out. There's a real Roy Harper. There's another Superboy clone. No lie. Another Superboy clone. And that's not good. And he has black eyes and he has all the powers. And he basically almost killed Superboy. Oh my god, it was so crazy watching that. And while all this is happening, Barry's trying to get Guy Gardner on Justice League. And that was fun. Also, going back into the Justice League part of it, they were deciding who should be in it, and everybody on the team shows up. But Artemis, it was, I'm pretty upset with that. I know, I'm sorry, you're tired of hearing talk about her. But everybody shows up on it but her. Maybe it's just me being paranoid and she's not old enough. But I stand back because of who she is. Like, there's Robin's introduced. Oh my god, Batman and Wonder Woman had a showdown against Age. And Batman admits he took Robin in under his wings so Robin wouldn't be like him. I'm telling you right now, I'm predicting that Dick Grayson's going to be just like Batman. He's going to be. I hate to say it, but he's going to be. He's going to be Batman. It's just happening. But he's right. He did protect him. He's sheltering him. And protecting him, just like Billy Mason. He's giving extraordinary powers and he's doing good with them. Don't kick them off. But like, Kid Flash is mature enough to be on there. Aqua is definitely mature enough to be on there. McGann, I'm worried about McGann. I really am. Superboy was definitely turned down from Superman. Guy Gardner. It was fun. And we need more girls on it. So Rocket, we get more info about Rocket coming in on the show. Sweet Rocket. She's only made camo, and she's pretty interesting. I like her. Like, she's not quite under this, but she's like, well, I'll kick you ass. Not like that, but you know what I mean. A little racist right there. I'm so terribly sorry. I'm tired. But anyway, Superboy gets these shields that he puts on his arm. But they make him more angrier. But they make him more angry than he already is. But they give him all the powers of Superman from Lex Luthor. And it's pretty interesting. So he's being now blackmailed by him. And he now figures out that Superboy can be shut down with a simple word of readiness. Alright, now insecurity. How much am I going to say about this? Alright, it's the Artemis episode! Another Artemis episode. This is a big episode, guys. Really big. Because everything comes together with her backstory. We also get a shout out from Sissy King Jones, who is actually, oh good lord, god, I can't remember who she is. But she is an archer, an arrowette in the comic book, but she's a major character, and she's praying for her for season 2. So we figured out that Sportsmaster has sprung Professor Ivo from Bell Red Penitentiary, and that's not good! Sportsmaster, I'm telling you, pay close attention to very big in this. So Red Arrow is back on the team, and he goes on a mission with Kid Flash, Aqualad, and Artemis to track down Sportsmaster and Cheshire. And Wally he kind of expresses, kind of tells Artemis flat out, I kind of like you. So you don't have to prove anything to me. And it's really sweet. I told you they were going to be there. I told you. So in the face-off, Artemis tricks the team into following a train as she goes off and shoots Cheshire Sportsmaster. But she gets caught by Red Arrow because Red Arrow doesn't trust her. And therefore, she's put it under high risk with her team. And Wally gets pissed at her and basically says she's basically a liar at the end of the episode, throwing the dagger at her, not throwing it, but throwing it on the ground at her feet, and taking the tracer. At the end of this episode, he was so heartbroken that she lied to him, and lied to Aqualad and all of them. Everybody was really upset with her. And Red Arrow, I'm gonna kill him. He pisses me off. I'm never gonna take him. Oh god, he pisses me so much off. He's such an ass to her. I know. It really says to me, have I be awful? It's like basically your time here is gonna be done soon enough. And she goes home to her dad waiting for her. Who called this? Sportsmaster is waiting for her. And basically his favorite line, you can't fight who you can fight me, fight Jade, you can't fight who you are. And that was a very powerful episode. The next one is Robin's episode, which I would love to spend more time on it, but I do not have the time to do it. And it's called Performance, episode 24. And the team goes undercover at basically the Harley International Traveling Circus. I'm reading this off quickly a little bit. Oh god, feels. Feels sneeze. See? Told you to sneeze. I'm sorry, I didn't even sneeze on camera. And then we get to see the Flying Graces poster, and basically things are going on with the Harley Circus, or the Harley Circus, I can never remember. Really, and we see that Robin's kind of having problems dealing with this. Well, no shit, his parents died during this performance, that they go undercover. Artemis, Red Arrow, the Gad, Superboy, and Robin. Basically the three people that are most likely the mole, and then those two. And that was pretty serious. And they were coming undercover the dangers, and Robin almost dies all of it during the act. But it gets pretty bad, and they encounter the parasite, and the parasite can turn into anybody and spread kind of disease. If you don't know what a parasite is, then look it up. It is really ironic. And he nearly trying to kill the world, basically, or destroy the world. And the team stops him. Although I have to make a little shout out to Artemis, who's just standing there, and right over goes flying into the wall and lands next to her. She just leaves him there. She doesn't help him at all. But she comes back and she helps him. He's kind of saying, no, I don't want anything to do with you. You can stay there for all I care. I'm probably not the type to do it. I'm glad she did that. But I'm glad Robin is definitely doing that. And I think that leave me go. I'm not that important. Get the villain. But he is important. He doesn't realize that. The next one is Unusual Suspects, number 25. Now here, the team has, three people have joined Justice League, including Icon, Plastic Man, and Adam, Red Arrow, and Dr. Fate. And Rocket has joined the team. He's really in here for this episode and next one. And during the ceremony, they figured out that Cheshire boarded a plane with the starfish from episode Insecurity, and that's not good. So they go out there, and Wally's still going mad at Artemis. They do little digs at her. And it looks like they've been set up. They've been set up by Cheshire and the Riddler. And the Cheshire saves Artemis from almost dying, that Superboy actually almost killed Artemis. Because he put on the seal thing, and it made him rage! And he basically comes clean about who his real parentage is, and then Artemis comes clean. And I have to agree with one of my favorite reviewers on here, Cyrene. If you haven't looked her up, go look it up. She's a really great Just go and look up all Intermind too. I agree with her completely. I think it's like I don't want more drama in the show, but like I'm basically stealing her word because it's right. Basically, what she says is she didn't want drama in it, but she wanted a little more reaction from the team. Like, they just blatantly like accepted it. We were wanting to show some kind of emotion. I just go completely accepting her. Robin knew. Robin knew the whole time. So he just let it go. But in this episode, we also see that there are actually a lot of hints here that Armin was abused as a child because Fort Master has this little ball with spikes, don't know the name. And basically, no, I don't tolerate disobedience, Artemis. And basically, yeah. But she does prove herself worthy at the team when she kicks her dad in the face and takes off his mask, basically saying, I'm not you. Which is a very promising moment. Alright, guys, the season finale. Well, at the end of Unusual Suspect, we find out it was Red Arrow the whole time. Was a clone. He's not the real Roy Harper, and he's been used by Vando Savage in Hawaii. Now, onto the Lewd Acquaintances last episode. Takes place on December 31st. And they figured out the team is under attack. The Justice League is under the control of the light. And it's up to the team once again to do this. So, in this episode, it's my favorite episode. So, just a little quick run through what happened. The team has to go up against the Midtoys. They have to find Red Arrow. Tornado had to be... He shut himself down because he was infected with the styrobitech. And he becomes his humanoid body, and Black Canary captures him, but they get Black Canary back on their side. They got Red Arrow back on their side, and they try to go take him down at the Watchtower. Now, this is a pretty epic fight scene with Batman versus Robin, and Superboy versus Superman, and McGann versus Manhunter. McGann finally shows us her true form, like she did to Manhunter, basically, and nobody else. Robin has the kryptonite and takes out Batman. Well, takes out Superman, and nearly kills Superboy a little bit. And he took out Batman. Just saying. Robin can upstand himself. While Kid Flash, Artemis, and Aqualad are trying to see everybody else. Santana has a little moment where she tries to take off the helmet on her dad, and she has a little sad monologue where she's not a monologue, but she just has a little moment thing. She can save everybody else, but she cannot save her dad from himself or from fate. And really ironic because you can't save anybody from fate. It's an ironic kind of moment. Anyway, at the end, we figure out that the real Roy Harper is missing an arm, like his comic book counterpart, and they still have the Superboy clone. Everybody stays safe, and it's New Year's time, and they all get kisses. He's Bethany's Super Martian. My favorite moment is when Wally West picks up Artemis and kisses her in his traditional bridal style. Even Robin gets some lip action. But at the end, we figure out something darker is going happening to 6 League members: Batman, Superman, Wonder Woman, Hawkwoman, and I can't remember, Jon Stewart, have all disappeared for 16 hours. And that's the end of season 1, because we don't know what happened after that. Alright guys, good night. I will review more in the afternoon tomorrow when I'm more awake. I hope you liked it and had fun. Love you all. Good night.